We're going to be talking about the Parasol Natural Baby Wipes.
All right, so here we have the Parasol Natural Baby Wipes. The packaging is quite beautiful, honestly. I think it's very compact, and you're getting about 60 wipes per package. We're going to talk about the formulation and everything. Here is an easy open tab, which is super nice also. I love that. That makes it so nice. It's obviously a sticker. We're going to pull out and dispense a cloth. And we were able to dispense one cloth successfully without pulling out any extra, which is great, either halfway or in whole. Overall, the formulation for this specific brand includes about 8 in total, with the main ingredient being ultra purified water, which is about 99% of the actual formulation itself, along with a couple of other ingredients that are shared amongst other big brand name wet wipes, which include citric acid, as well as chyprylyl glycol, which also moisturizes and helps preserve the formula. A lot of the time, most of the ingredients in these, especially with this one, for example, has a humectant that helps retain the moisture, antioxidants, and preservatives that help keep the formula feeling fresh. Some stuff that helps moisturize the skin and preserve the formula. Skin conditioning agents, which you can not really feel, and that's nice also. You always want a wipe that feels like fresh, right? Because you're going to be applying this to very sensitive areas of your body, as well as babies' bodies. There is aloe vera in this, which is sort of unique, and I haven't seen it in other brands. And as we know, aloe vera actually helps to soothe and hydrate delicate skin. And just another 2 ingredients like citric acid and tetrasodium EDTA, which is a chelating agent that helps improve the formula stability and preservation effectiveness. Oh, wow. This is actually super great. Look at this. So I'm yanking this wipe, and it is not tearing at all. The elasticity on both ways, there's a lot of give, a lot of durability, a lot of strength. This is amazing because some brands kind of like tear. That is a very durable cloth, and it probably has to do with the way that it is textured and sewn. And speaking of texture and sewn, this cloth is actually made from 100% plant-based lyocell fibers, which means that it is biodegradable. Not that you can flush it down the toilet. You shouldn't be flushing any wipes down the toilet. I don't see that the packaging says that here, but please don't flush anything down the toilet, because that can damage your local plumbing as well as the municipality's plumbing. And just disposing of this in the garbage can is sufficient. What you're going to want to do as far as cleaning is concerned, depending on what you're used to and how you like to clean, is that it feels like you can just clean a mess up with one layer. But normally what I've seen a lot of people do is, if they don't take 2, they just take 1. And in this case, we can take this one cloth, fold it over, and now you have a really thick, basically 2-ply wet wipe from Parasol Natural Baby Wipes that you can use to wipe up a mess. Clean, fold, wipe, clean, fold, wipe, clean, fold. So we did that about 4 times, and then you can dispose of this if it's adequately used and provides the coverage that you need without being too messy. I like these wipes. They feel super clean. They don't feel like they have a lot of conditioning ingredients in there. As far as softness is concerned, it is very soft. The texture is wonderful. The wetness is adequate. As a matter of fact, when I was pulling it apart like this, you could almost feel the water splashing. Unbelievable how durable this is. The packaging, like I said, is super nice. Dispensing is super like a breeze. Cleaning is great because of how durable these cloths are. And the size is pretty adequate. It is comparable to other ones on the market. And I'll just show you that really quick so you can see. This is the Parasol. And then you have the Pampers Sensitive, okay? But this is much more durable, I'd say. And then you have like the Huggies here, which doesn't have any give. So look at that. This is great. I absolutely love the Parasol Natural Baby Wipes. Beautiful.